Hello, everybody, and welcome to my New Year's Eve 2022 now election prediction. This would be a 2024 election prediction between Ted Cruz and Elizabeth Warren. Happy New Year's. Welcome to 2022. I'm going to be talking about giving really a summary probably in one of my next videos of 2021. I'm also going to be talking about a video on Eric Adams being sworn in as mayor of New York City. So a few awesome more videos, but I will be doing an election video today. I'm going to be trying to vary the videos up. So if you have any suggestions as to videos, a little bit, not really election matchups, but just other content videos, I'd definitely be interested in hearing what you have to say, because I do want to make different types of content, not just election videos. But with that said, let's do an actual election video between Ted Cruz and Elizabeth Warren, two possible contenders for the presidency in 2024. As I mentioned, almost before every single election video, all of the predictions are made off of the current polling data, the current popularity of the Democrats, of Joe Biden, and the current state of the country. So definitely could be different down the line, 2 years from now, I guess. Actually, probably around 3-ish years from now. But that all of the predictions are made off of those things. So anyway, with that said, let's get right into this video and start off with the safe Elizabeth Warren race. The safe Elizabeth Warren races will remain being the safe Democrat races, usually characterized adding up to 181 electoral votes. Now, safe states for Ted Cruz will be the usual safe Republican races. And that really goes throughout the middle of the country, and then the Democrats kind of dominate the West and East Coasts, I guess Northeast. But that does, garner a lot of electoral votes for them nonetheless. Anyway, never mind, I gotta add South Carolina. Okay, 181 to 125, likely Ted Cruz likely Elizabeth Warren races will be the state of Colorado, as well as the state of Virginia. I'm going to leave New Mexico out of it. There's been a slight shift to the right in New Mexico, same with Nevada. So I'll leave that for the next characterization. But Colorado and Virginia will both be likely Democrat races, as well as the state of New Hampshire and Maine at large. Elizabeth Warren being from that Northeast area, I see her doing particularly well in those areas. Likely Cruz will be Maine second, as well as Nebraska second. Nebraska second after redistricting probably will be much farther to the right. Also likely will be Ohio and Iowa, as well as Texas. Elizabeth Warren, very, very unpopular in Texas. And at the moment, the Democrats, very, very unpopular in Texas. Beto O'Rourke probably will lose that governor race, especially since it's a 2022, midterm red wave year. But things are not looking particularly good for the Democrats there. It's had a shift, continually to the left. But there could be a bounce back in favor of the Republicans, like what we are seeing in that southwestern area of the country. That brings Republicans to 190 electoral votes and the Democrats to 210. So let's start off with Elizabeth Warren's lean state. Lean state, first one will be the state of New Mexico and the state of Minnesota. Those will be the only lean Warren races, adding up to 225 electoral votes. Minnesota, as we all know, out of the 4 Rust Belt states, definitely the one to trend the slowest to the Republicans. Lean Ted Cruz races will be the state of Florida, North Carolina, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania, adding up to 265 electoral votes. Rust Belt will shift, especially with Elizabeth Warren as the nominee. She is not anywhere nearly liked in those areas, near what she would want to be with popularity. Ted Cruz, I think he has that appeal. He was obviously the second in line back in 2016 to win the Republican nomination. He can garner up those votes. I'm pretty sure he won at least one of the primaries from the Rust Belts, so he could even be more popular than Trump there. And I see him winning those 2 races, especially Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, by a lean margin. Florida, North Carolina, a bit more obvious, I guess. And let's go to tilt Democrat races. Tilt Democrat will be the state of Georgia. Will tilt towards Elizabeth Warren. However, the states of Nevada, Arizona, and Michigan will all tilt to Ted Cruz, making it 297 electoral vote victory to Elizabeth Warren's 241. This means that Ted Cruz will go on to become the 47th president of the United States of America, defeating Elizabeth Warren in a big win and a big election victory. Let's take a look at this new electoral map. A few shifts. Obviously, the Rust Belt has now shifted back in favor of the Republicans in Arizona and Nevada as well. However, most of the states remain the same, but a slight and clear trend in the direction of certain areas, especially the Rust Belt, with that bounce back. You can see that it's kind of flickering, and it seems to be now going towards the Republicans. Georgia, now seemingly going more Democrat. but a little bit of a variance in the Southwest as it was seen going towards the Democrats more. Another bounce back in favor of the Republicans, at least the prediction at the moment. Please let me know what you think of this video in the comments below. Also, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are almost at 200 or 360 subscribers. I was hoping we could get it by the end of today, but if we can't, let's try and get it by the end of, I guess, the new year. So I guess yesterday, as you're hearing this now, hopefully by the end of the new year, or January 1st, today. Please, if you're interested and you enjoy the video and the video and the channel, subscribe. Anyway, let me know video suggestions in the comments below. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more awesome content. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.